welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. There's no Iffy and Eli's top 5 today. I'm pretty sure he's sleeping, so we'll do it whenever I can get a hold of him. Hello and welcome to my living room. This is the front room of the house. I realized last week that I never let you guys know where I'm filming, and I film in random spots around my house typically, so welcome. This is what you see when you first walk into the house. Maybe I'll do a room tour one day, but until that day, hi. And for those of you who are brand new, hi, I am seriously so geeked and excited that you are here. Make sure you guys are posting comments down below so that way I can get to know you, because I love that. It's all about connection in my world, right? Today, I want to talk about, first of all, my name is Iffy. Hi, for those of you who don't know. And for those of you who don't know, if you can't tell by my channel, I'm a spiritual teacher. I teach based on my own spiritual experiences of my awakening and all of the interesting, crazy, awesome stuff that I've been through. Today, I want to talk about the basics of the spiritual journey. I believe we're on a spiritual journey from the time we are born. Whether or not some of us are awake or not, that is determined by the person, whatever you're going through. When I had my miscarriages, there were 6 of them, and after the first 3, I knew that something was up, and after the last 3, so the 6th one, I knew that there was something I just needed to get and I needed to understand. If those of you who are curious, I will link my miscarriage video up here and or down in the description box so you can check out my story and how I ended up right here where I am. But for me, I want to talk to you guys about the foundation of our spiritual journey and how we need to build that so strong so we can go and face the world and what's going on out there and all of the energy and the different things that are happening. This might be, depending on how long this is, this may be a 2-part video, and I'll break it up so you'll get half of it today, half of it tomorrow, but just to give you guys a heads up. So, baseline for me, when I teach people these things, it starts first and foremost with our language. And that may seem something that, like, it's something simple or common sense, but it's not so common because there are so many people out there who might be really great, amazing people, and they talk amazingly and use great words with other people, but when it comes to yourself and your own relationship with yourself or their selves or whoever, the words may not be so nice. And that's as simple as you getting your makeup on, putting your makeup on in the mirror and saying like, oh, my skin is so horrible, blah, 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 why am I so ugly? Or you're doing your hair, why is my hair so hideous? Or eating, why am I so fat? The self things tell ourselves that typically it's such a habit for most people, you don't even realize you're doing it. After watching this video, I guarantee you, you will catch yourself. And this to me is how I start to build upon myself and build upon my growth and my spirituality. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. I am really great at this though, because I mean, I am my own best friend. I had to teach myself how to be my own best friend, because why would I not, right? I am literally the most important person in my life. If I didn't have myself in my life, there would be no me. That goes for you guys too. And that is not selfish, that is not self-centered. It is needed, and it is a form of self-love. That's another whole story. That's going to be a part of part 2. So the foundation is our language. You know, and for me, what started, or rather how I trained myself to get to this point, it was baby steps. It was bits and pieces. First I started finding articles. I would read all these articles on language and how to build myself up with positive language. And then I would place, to help myself be in the habit of it, I would place sticky notes literally all around my house, my car, whiteboards. I have whiteboards on my refrigerator. Any place that I would see, I would take dry erase marker even and write it on the mirrors in all of the bathrooms and all the rooms in the house. Wherever I would find it, I would put a positive note about myself. And it kind of goes along the lines of almost faking it until you make it. You have to train yourself, and you have to keep doing these patterns over and over again for at least 21 days, and then it forms or becomes a habit, and then it becomes part of your every single day being and part of your life. And I promise you, once you start to get these little tips and tricks down and you start to create a system in place for yourself, you're not gonna go backwards with the bad talk. And it's a practice, so yes, if we do slide backwards, that is totally normal, that is totally okay, but the bulk of the negativity you could be talking to yourself about won't be there as heavy because you have formulated systems and put them in place in order for you to grow and evolve. So the first thing I did was find articles. Mind Body Green has amazing articles. Elephant Journal has amazing articles. Doreen Virtue has amazing books that she has written about assertiveness for Earth Angels, and that falls along the same lines too. So then I would take sticky notes. I'd have things all over my house. The screensaver of my phone, I would change it to something positive about myself. And I would start to train myself that this radical self-love, if you will, this positive talk was a beautiful thing. That was the first thing for me. Words are so powerful. Words, everything that we think, everything that we say and speak, and everything that we feel in our core, it turns into vibrations. Everything is energy in the world. Everything is a vibration in the world. So that goes back to what we say, what we think, and what we feel. The more we train ourselves to be on a high vibe, the positive plane, if you will, the easier that this becomes. It is a practice, so be as graceful as positive with yourself. And also think of it this way, you know, when you're having interactions with your family members, your co-workers, your colleagues, your best friends, anybody, when you're having conversations with these people, you are very mindful of the way you speak to them because you don't want to offend them, right? So take it a step further. Make yourself your best friend. You wouldn't speak to your best friend the way that you speak to yourself. That self-language, that self-lingo that's going on. Oh, I'm so stupid, I spelt this wrong, or oh, I'm such an idiot. Honestly, who cares? The rest of the world, about the rest of the world, society, who cares? They don't pay your bills, they don't feed you, they don't supply the roof over your head, they don't supply the car that you drive, the gas that you need to put in your gas tank. They don't help you in any way, so really, why give any hoots on that? And I know that that can be tricky for a lot of people because it used to be for me, I used to care, not all the time, in the past 3 years I used to care about what people would think or say or feel about me because I can feel it all. You can read between the lines being a hey, okay, empath, or any type of empath even. So I had to train myself and I had to really dig deep. I started with the language. The language was first and foremost to me because that is the foundation of us. That is how it starts within us first and foremost, and then we build out upon it. So I really hope that this helped in some way, shape, or form. What do you guys do to practice positive self-talk for yourself? Are you in the practice of positive self-talk for yourself? Is this something that you agree with or something that you might find challenging? I'm really curious. I went to a goddess retreat last week and it was a lovely little ceremony thing, but I heard we're working on chakras and somebody's chakras were unbalanced in areas, and I heard one of the teachers go, so where are you messed up? Where are you damaged? That just sparked me the wrong way because that's not true. You're not a damaged person because you're sad. You're not a damaged person because a chakra is unbalanced. You're not bad goods. You're not anything. That is part of the language that we need to get rid of. And if somebody ever says that to you, don't own it. It's not yours. How people say things to you or treat you is truly a reflection of how they feel about themselves. I just had to add that in because that's something I hear and see all the time with the people that I've worked with. This is probably one of the hardest steps on the self-love, spiritual awakening journey because we have been programmed for so long that it's just a habit. It's a habit that's not a great habit. So break it. Start building small. Start telling yourself how awesome you are in whatever way. Maybe you love your hair. Maybe you love your eyes. Maybe you love your heart and how giving you are as a person. Maybe you love how you're able to communicate with people and connect with people. Whatever it is, find something, hold on to it very tightly, and continue to build off of that one little golden nugget. You can find so many amazing things in everything that you are as a person and everything that you do as a person. So again, I really hope that this helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form. Do not own any of the negative labels that are thrown at you. They're not yours. Spin it, twist it into a positive. You're not stupid, you're not dumb, you're not fat, you're not an idiot, you're not these negative things. You are amazing, you are beautiful, you are healthy, you are happy. You have to tell yourself these things every single day. One of my favorite tricks, gratitude journal. I will write about daily in my journal. I'll go until I just don't know. I just go until I'm guided to stop. All these amazing things about myself. I love my curly hair. I love that my skin is healing. I love that I'm able to wear makeup to help my skin heal because it's a skincare line makeup. I love that I am healthy and I know my body, and I love that my body is so strong and that it's able to carry me throughout this life. Those are small things to start with. Don't expect yourself to be perfect because we will never be perfect. And just be graceful with yourself. Be loving and gentle with yourself like you would treat somebody you love dearly. If this resonates with you whatsoever, or you know somebody else who could use this message, share it because it's that important. And make sure you are commenting down below so I know what's going on, so that way I can help in some way. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, and you tune in for the rest of the week because I will be posting more videos. I love you guys dearly. I'm so grateful that you're on this journey with me because I get to learn from you guys, so I appreciate the comments and the messages that I am receiving, and I am excited to get to know you guys even better. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Bye!